Today on 20,000 Films, we're going to be talking about 28 inches. 28 years later, the the Bone Temple. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 20,000 Films. My name is Devin Stanford, aka Brevin the Dude, and I'm joined by not only my co-captain, my co-producer, my co-host, but also my co-worker, Ernell Pearson. How you doing?
Hey, what's poppin', dog? It's Friday, man. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to talk about a really dope movie. And yeah, I'm excited for the weekend, man. I got a busy ass weekend ahead of me.
I noticed that. You didn't say anything about that. I was like, oh, I found out on Facebook. Fucking sure, chopped liver, dude.
Yeah, man. I don't tell people all my shit, you know what I'm saying? keep
Not
my
even me,
business to
man.
me,
Not even me. Like, we literally talk every fucking day. We work together. We do a podcast together. We own a podcast together. We work together.
To be in all fairness, to my defense, what Devin is referring to is that I'm covering for another band in the vocalist spot tomorrow in a show at Tacoma. And in my defense, I was like the last resort, so I didn't know for sure if it was going to be happening until really recently.
Still couldn't just be like, how many times I walk into this guy's office?
Yeah,
every
man.
day.
What am I doing? What am I work? I'm working. That's what I'm doing.
Nah, dude. We all know you're sleeping inside that office.
Yep. Just taking naps, dude. All 11 hours just napping.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it, man. Like, I come in there, you're like, huh? Yeah. Your eyes are all crusty and shit,
Oh, yeah. Sleepy.
What are you, fucking Fat Albert now? Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right. For sure, man.
That's the voice you made, dude.
I just want to die. Yeah, man. No, so it'll be a busy weekend.
You know what? We're not talking about Fat Albert because this is 20,000 Films Under the Sea. Your choice for all the nerdy pop media news, reviews, and discussions you want each and every week. If you want to keep the lights on and the cameras rolling, which I need a new camera, you can head on over to patreon.com/Good Kraken Pods, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that's cool with us. You can join the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in the description section below, hitting follow and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and then subscribe to our podcast channel by searching for 20,000 Films Under the Sea and leaving a review there. Review. Ernell.
Oh, yes, my good sir.
We got some director's commentary for everybody.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Guys, sorry about this week.
Yeah, the losers over at Death Ratio couldn't do a Death Ratio episode this week. You know what I'm saying?
It's always Death Ratio, man. It's always Death Ratio.
I know, those fucking nerds over there. But also, I wasn't able to finish getting the new D&D episode out.
It's always Ernell. It's always Ernell, man.
It is always me. It's always me, man.
Yeah.
Me and Death Ratio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's our fault.
Yeah. It's never the unclassiest podcast of all time, 20,000 Films Under the Sea, you know.
Correct.
But
100%. Even though it was definitely us for like a whole month in December.
Except it's never the unclassiest podcast of all time. It's it's always Death Ratio and Ernell. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Yeah, for sure. I see you, dog.
Guys, big thing. The thing is big. The 5th
The thing is
annual
big.
Big GK Big Fest is coming. Big thing. That's right. Big things
thing
coming.
Coming.
I don't know when, but they're coming. So big things coming.
Yeah. Because we kind of handle GK Fest and feel it out as February kind of comes to us. So it is in February, but we have to kind of see what is going on for the month of February and then kind of gauge what week we're gonna do it based off of what the fuck is going on in February.
Yeah, because my birthday is in February. I'm probably gonna be switching positions. You know, like I'm gonna go from
hey
I'm gonna go from doggy style to reverse cowgirl. I don't know. Like there's some things happening.
Nasty ass.
But yeah, no, there's some shit we got to figure out.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. But big things coming.
Anal. Yeah, anal.
No, not that.
No? Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
Guys, check out the newest episode of the Shipwreck Show. That's where we did a D&D one shot with Xander actually at the helm of the daddy mommy position.
That's right.
And then he switched to reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, sure did. Jenesy was a natural. She did really good for it being her first time ever playing D&D in any capacity. I was so proud of her.
Yeah, she was fun. It was so funny. She's like, no violence. Well, I mean, I was a dwarf paladin. What do you fucking expect? Like, it was gonna be violence.
She'll get used to it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, look, I was playing in the character. My name is Devin. Shadowbane.
Good stuff, man. We'll come back to that someday when Xander's ready.
Yeah, when he's ready. Speaking of being ready, Ernell, what do we have next?
Devin, how could you possibly think it would be okay to ask me, the Lord, the Savior,
Lord.
the creator of 20,000 Films Under the Sea, and ask me what is up next? This is the monologue. That was like the best. That was the best monologue I had to give on short notice. You know what I mean? Without any sort of like prep or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get myself into some impromptu classes. You know, but we're getting there. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah. I did my eyebrows today.
I got my haircut today. I got that.
I noticed. Who cut you up? Who cut you up this time?
Kyle's my boy, dog. Kyle
is the dude.
Kyle's been doing my hair since Nate moved, and because Nate was doing my hair for like 3 years, and then he moved away, and now Kyle's been doing my hair for like 2 years.
Yeah, I need to get another cut from him soon. The thing that sucks is I've been really bad about scheduling ahead, so then it'll be like the day before and I'll be like, oh fuck, I want to get a haircut, so I just like look whoever's available that works for a good time, you know what I mean? That's what I've been doing lately.
I get it.
Yes, but because Corey's gone all the fucking time now, he's like never there anymore, and he cut my hair all the time.
I can't betray Kyle, you know what I mean?
I'm going back to Kyle. That's my plan. That's my plan. Is I'm going back to Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh no, you froze.
That's our boy, man.
Oh no, you're back. You froze for a second. You're here.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on. Our server's being a little bit weird. I don't know if like we needed to change it or something like that. Because I know that the last time we did D&D, we changed the server to something that was more central to us. But I don't know if that's the same thing for the GK recording. Well, we can't change it now because we're like live.
Yeah, we're doing the thing. We're doing the thing.
So we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're just gonna have to deal with it. It's fine.
But you know, speaking of the monologue, today on January 16th, we had some movie releases, including 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
Yes. A movie that we may or may not be talking about this evening.
Exactly.
This very day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Rip, which I actually don't know what this is.
That is the new Ben Affleck and Matt Damon film out on Netflix. They're like cops or something like that. It's them being badasses. Cool.
Fuck it, I might just put that on and play some Fallout later. Actually,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it looks fine. It looks fine. You know what I mean?
Black Phone 2 is out on Peacock, which I didn't watch that, and I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta backtrack and hit that. Black Phone 1 was like all right. Like that was a pretty decent movie.
I heard 2 was better, actually.
I mean, fucking bravo.
The trailer looked pretty good. The trailer looked pretty good.
If they're gonna lean into the paranormal, like it looks like they were doing it tastefully. So I got high hopes.
Yeah. And then guys, how could we not mention this? How could we not mention this? And it saddens me. Actually, I think I am going to go see Return of the King on Sunday.
Right, dude. Right, man. Yeah.
25th anniversary is in theaters right now. That's right. They have the extended editions rolling in theaters right now. And you know what? I did some extensive research into this because I was curious how they were doing the rollout of this. So for this weekend, as of this recording right now, and next weekend, the weekend of what's that date? What's the date? So the 16th through the 18th and the 24th through the 23rd through the 25th, they are playing the Lord of the Rings trilogy extended editions in theaters. They're doing Fellowship on Friday, they're doing the Two Towers on Saturdays, and they're doing Return of the King on Sundays. So
and that's just this weekend and next weekend, right?
Yep, that's it. And they're not doing any showings during the week. This is like a special event that they're doing right now. If you have been living under a rock and you've never seen the extended editions ever, this is your chance to experience it in the best way possible. Honestly, like you should do it.
I mean, seeing on the big screen, dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just next weekend, just go, just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Do you know are these the extended editions?
Yes, they are the extended editions. Do you want to do it next week?
Right.
You want to do it next week? Like next week, you want to go see?
I mean, I might be down, brother dog.
We got to do it next week, though. I think we're too busy this weekend with everything.
Yeah, I can't do it.
But next weekend, we should. I don't think we'll be able to see Fellowship because you work on Fridays, you know, and I don't think they're doing the Thursday night showing.
Maybe in the eve. No, because we have to record this. And
but so Saturday or Sunday, dude, we can go do Two Towers.
At the very minimum, we have to do Return of the King.
Okay, on Sunday.
Next Sunday. Yes.
All right. So I think I'm gonna do my due diligence, and why don't you read the next couple days for us of movies, and I'm gonna look up a showtime for us right now.
Sure. So next Sunday, actually this upcoming Sunday, we have the brand new Game of Thrones: A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Finally has its pilot episode dropping on HBO Max, coming out on Sunday evening. Technically, will probably be out Saturday night, which is, if you're watching this, it'll be tonight for all of you.
No, it'll be Sunday. It'll be Sunday because it'll release at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, it's one of those shows. You're right. You're right. Next Friday, movie that we are more than likely going to be reviewing, Return to Silent Hill, finally drops in theaters. And I'm weirdly excited about that movie.
It's literally Silent Hill 2. And it looks like a proper adaptation. It looks like a proper adaptation.
That is either a problem or it's gonna be sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's either like really, really bad or it's gonna be really, really good. But we will see. And then also in theaters is Mercy. That is the new Chris Pratt movie where he has to plead his case to an AI judge about the murder of his wife. Which is cool, like a cool premise, but Chris Pratt, you know what I mean? Bleh.
You know what sucks about 28 years later being out right now is that these Lord of the Rings showings are not being done in XD.
We
They're
might.
they're only being done in standard format.
Would you? Not none of the showings around here are in a bigger showing.
Let me go to movies and I'll look on that. I was
What if
looking at our theater.
right, but like what if and hear me out. What if we hit AMC in Vancouver?
Is this
Like
only a Cinemark thing?
no. It's multiple different theaters. The last movie that's coming out is The Smashing Machine is dropping on HBO Max. For those of you that did not want to rent it on Amazon and did not get a chance to see that in theaters, that is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, finally in another drama role. Yeah, it's a very good movie. I watched this bad boy over the holiday break, and yeah, do yourself a favor, watch this. It's a good one. Catch us on HBO Max. That'll be good. See anything?
You want Return of the King, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the one. You know what I mean? That's like the one.
I mean, I'd almost argue Two Towers as well, just because Battle of Helm's Deep.
No, for sure. I mean, like Two Towers, honestly, like is probably the like my personal favorite of the three, but let's like Return of the King, dog. You know what I'm saying? Return of the King, dog.
Yeah. No. I trust me, I'm looking into it right now. Showtimes near me.
Better hurry. We got a show we're recording.
I know. What the hell? Why is this?
People don't want to hear is buying movie tickets. You know what I mean?
Okay, we'll finish this up. I found
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back. It's gonna be at it's in Beaverton and Vancouver.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, we'll come back to that. Anyways, Devin, next up what we're doing is ting ting ting, the final cut.
Ting ting ting, the final cut. Sorry guys, Lord of the Rings is important.
It is. No, it is. It is greatly important.
Like I would almost rather do that than do D&D. Actually. Like almost.
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, pal.
We might have no choice depending on the show times.
Why? Hey, watch your mouth, pal.
Speaking of watching our mouths, guys, in the final cut today, we're going to be talking about 28 inches later, the Boner Temple. I mean, wait, wrong movie, guys. We're talking about 28 years later, the Bone Temple. That's right. We're going to be reviewing this movie. And quick little synopsis for you guys. Dr. Kelson finds himself in a shocking new relationship with consequences that could change the world as he knows it, while Spike's encounter with Jimmy Crystal becomes a nightmare he can't escape. This movie was released January 16th, 2026, not 25 or
yep.
no.
My bad.
As of this recording, directed by Nia DaCosta, the director known for Candyman, The Marvels, and Miss Marvel. Written by Alex Garland, known for 28 Days, Weeks Later, Dread, Annihilation, Civil War, and Warfare. Probably one of the most prolific directors and writers of our time, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Consistent gas, dog. All gas, no breaks.
And just so everybody knows, he's working on an Elden Ring movie right now. So
sure as fucking is, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Music by Hildur Guðnadóttir. I think I said that right.
Guðnadóttir. I know that the Dóttir.
Guðnadóttir. There it is. Guðnadóttir.
Well, I know it's Dóttir.
Dóttir. Guðnadóttir.
Because in like Norwegian countries, there is son and Dóttir for the name of your parent.
Hildur Guðnadóttir. I think that's how you say it.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, something like that.
I apologize if I butchered that name, but they are known for The Revenant, Joker, Candyman, and Joker Folie et Deux. ducks.
Do technically do fully
ducks.
do
Do pee pee poo poo.
dicks.
This movie had a budget of 63 million so far, with a box office at 2.1 million and a runtime of 1 hour and 50 minutes. Couple little fun facts for all y'all folks out there. The film was announced as part of a planned trilogy, with Alex Garland serving as screenwriter for all three. In January 2025, Danny Boyle confirmed that he would be directing the final film in the trilogy. Pretty stoked about that.
And Danny Boyle, the first director of the first movie, dog. Ooh, son. Ooh, son.
The Bone Temple set was constructed from around 5,500 skulls and 150,000 bones, each of which was individually cast, attached to 1,000 uprights or columns. That set piece, like, it is real. It is a real set piece that they put together, and it looks phenomenal in the movie. Phenomenal. Yeah. Ernell, I think it's time we should talk about this movie, my friend. Man. If you could get us started here, please.
My good sir, I would be happy to do so, because Devin, I am so happy to say that this movie fucking slapped, doggy dog. This movie fucking slapped. It is not without some faults. Don't get me wrong. This is not a perfect 10 out of 10 film. But this is a very good movie. And it does so much, not just as like a movie itself, but it does so much for the 28 lore, just from front to back, without even really like on paper doing a lot. Like it does a lot for like what we know and understand from 28 days and weeks later, and builds on that way better than the last movie did. But it's only really like technically like two things that they show. And those two things just so happen to be so readily important and like enough for us to be like happy with like what they're doing with the lore now. That it's intriguing and interesting. And like the way that they like display it and show it was really, really cool and creative. There's a scene where we see through the eyes of somebody specific and get a glimpse of something very early in the movie. And I was like, whoa, that like, what was that, dude? And like, and it pays off in the entire like second half of the film, where that kind of becomes like a main plot for like what is going on. And just incredible stuff here. Dude, I cannot talk enough about how good, one, Ralph Fiennes is incredible in everything he ever is in. That guy is an acting god. He is incredible. But Jack O'Connell, how is he doing Sinners and this film back to back as our like sort of core antagonist in both films, and is just incredible in both of them? He is like this weird shining star in this movie that I think like is not going to get the flowers that he deserves, because he's just outstanding in this, and playing as like this imposing villain that is imposing for different reasons than he's imposing in Sinners, right? Because in Sinners, and you can attest for this having had seen it, was he's the bad guy that's imposing because he's a threat, right? And he has like all these other things that are also threats that are around him. And in this, he's like a guy who's obviously not all right in the fucking head, but has like the threat underneath his control. So he's more of this like kind of cultish leader in this film that plays out the way that it does, and he's incredible. He is so good. I mean, we have some things that come back from the first movie that are awesome, and I don't want to say too much about that for anybody that's watching at home. But there's some really, really cool shit that they do that is a follow through directly from the last movie. That is so beautiful and dope in this film and perfectly well laid out and and used as part of that lore building device that we talked to. But dude, the fucking kid, I cannot for the life of me remember his fucking name off the top of my head.
The kid that plays Spike.
Spike. Yeah. Alfie Williams. That's what it was. That kid, how dare he? You know what I mean? How is this kid like so good at being like a scared child? He's so good at being fucking terrified, dude. Like, I feel so bad for this fucking kid coming off of the last movie and going into this one. Like, is this kid ever gonna catch a fucking break, dude?
No.
I guess we'll find out.
No, he's not. He is not gonna catch a break.
Yeah, he's not gonna catch a fucking break, man. But yeah, I mean, it was awesome to see him come back in this. There's some actors in here that between Erin Kellyman, who plays as that character, the girl with the freckles. I've seen her.
Oh yeah,
like 3 or 4.
So she was in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I actually didn't like her in that show specifically, but I have seen her in other things that she's been pretty good in.
Yeah, she's been in like a couple of like throwaway like UK films over the years, and she was like okay in those. This is the best role I've ever seen her play in.
Yeah. And her character is badass.
So that was
actually,
really
her character is badass.
Yeah, her character's fucking sick, dude. Her character is sick. I mean, honestly, all the Jimmies are kind of sick in like some kind of way or another.
Sick in the fucking head.
That too. I mean, dude. And we'll get to that here in a second. But I don't know if you caught that guy, Tom. Halfway through the movie where we kind of see like
yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yes.
So that's Andy Serkis's son.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's Andy Serkis's son, and I only recognize because he's only been in like one other thing that I've seen him in. And I saw him and I was like, oh, that's Andy Serkis's jawline, dude. And I went and looked at the casting, and yeah, that's him, dude. That's him.
That's wild.
The kid at the house. Yeah, I was like, dude, Andy Serkis' son's getting into it too. That's super fucking cool. I guess really the last thing for me to even ring home about is this movie kind of needs a little bit of, I don't know, I guess a trigger warning, right? It's 28 days later. So I hope that, you're kind of going into it expecting some gore.
Yeah, just the 28 IP in general. Like it is
28. It's a 28 movie, right? This film goes some places.
It does.
That the other ones do not go to. And it is.
I argue the last time this franchise went that place was 28 weeks.
And even that, though, was like...
I don't know, dude. That scene in 28 weeks, like in the first, 20, 30 minutes, when he's, beating the shit...
Thing, or...
No, when he's beating the shit out of her face and, pushing her eyes in.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty grody, too.
Yeah.
I suppose, so, yeah. They haven't really been all that brutal outside of that part, and this one... has a lot of that brutality.
Let me just say
5 different scenes that are
to add on to it. It's very much Jimmy is fucking evil, Jimmy Crystal, and that's what I can attest to what Ernell's talking about. Although I do feel like it's. I think it's more shock factor on this specific scene that Ernell's talking about, because I do feel like the first 28 years later movie was actually gorier, a lot more heads popping and being pulled out and stuff like that, because it had a big emphasis on alphas and stuff like that. And there was that French SWAT team, and I feel like there was more infected fights in the first movie. Personally,
the thing is that when people go into zombie movies, though, there's sort of a certain expectation for what kind of gore you're gonna get. And you can kind of mentally prepare for like, oh, you're gonna see someone's head get ripped off, or someone's stomach's gonna get like dug into, or some shit, right? That's kind of crazy, but like you can expect that out of a zombie movie. This is like most of that shit, most of it, not all of it, is not even from zombies, dude. It's from these fucking guys. It's from these fucking guys.
It's from the Jimmy.
And they're doing like they're doing some crazy shit, dude. They're doing some crazy fucking shit.
No, they're not doing crazy shit. They're doing charity.
True.
They're doing charity.
True. Yeah, taking.
Or how they say it.
Shirts,
they're doing charity.
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 Old
Charity
Nick
to
told me
old
to do
Nick.
charity.
Charity.
That man, yeah, Jesus Christ. There was a couple moments that had me like, holy fuck. But more importantly though, Devin, we've seen movies together for years now, right? We've had a long history of you and I going and seeing films that are everything from dog water to some of the hypest shit we've ever fucking seen. There was something about the reveal we get in this movie that had me and you popping off in a way that we have never popped off before in our lives.
I think the only other time we popped off like that specifically was for No Way Home.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. The fact that this is even equivalent to a Marvel
it was equivalent. It was equivalent.
It was equivalent.
It was. I'm not even joking. It was like a moment of pure happiness. It really was.
Yeah. It was just
it
bliss.
It was like, I can't say too much.
Yeah. Nope. Don't do it. Just to kind of round that off, me and Devin are happy to say there's a sick ass moment in this movie that you, as a fan of zombie movies, are going to lose your fucking mind for. With that said, Devin, I'm very stoked about this film, my friend. Very, very so. What a great start to 2026, my friend. I hope it's not floundered by Return to Silent Hill. Devin, what were your thoughts on the Boner Temple?
This movie's fantastic. The writing is so good. The character play too, the character acting is fucking good. It is.
Dude. From everybody.
I feel like this movie invokes more tension than the first one did.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
for sure.
I feel like you really feel for Spike, especially with knowing what happened in the first movie. And dude, I fucking love Ralph Fiennes so much. I could listen to that man talk and tell stories any day, forever.
Yeah.
Literally. I wish that man was my grandpa. Good. I wish he was my grandpa. Like,
dude, he's so good in just everything he's ever played in.
Yeah.
He's so good, dude.
And his character in this movie is the most comforting person ever.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, dude. Yeah. Weird.
The most comforting person ever. And his character invokes so much empathy. You know?
Yeah.
And like this unspoken love he has for human life. And it is beautiful. I just want to say, like, the way that Ralph portrays Dr. Kelson and the way that it was written and directed, it is just one of my all-time favorite zombie characters ever. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah. Agreed.
Like Ernell said, the lore, the way that they adapted that lore and the way that they are putting it forward, oh my God. Like, just, oh my God. Like, what they did with that and showing us what they showed and the development of it was, I did not expect that at all. That was a huge surprise. I had no idea the movie was going to go that way.
They visualize it so perfectly in this too. Like it wasn't just like a like, oh, there's this thing now, and now that changes whatever. Like they have this like really dope build up to like how they reveal that being the thing. And it's so creative, dude. It was so like we were at the edge of our seats, like watching that unfold, right?
I don't have a ticket.
No, oh, that line, dude. That line, bro. Oh my god, dude. Oh,
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, also, the cinematography continued in this. I can't wait to one day when the final movie is out to watch all three back to back, like nonstop. I really hope there's going to be a cut where I can just watch all three of these just together as one thing, you know. Um I enjoyed this movie. I do think this is better than 28 years later. I do think the Bone Temple is better. But
yeah,
I think
agreed.
this movie made the first one a better movie.
Uh, okay.
Like,
How
I
do you see
because
that?
I feel like it the way that they play. So I'm not saying that the first one is better than the Bone Temple. I'm just saying it made it better
No,
because of the
no, for
way
sure,
that
for sure.
it links it together. Because the end of the first movie, when they introduce the Jimmies, it feels really weird and sudden. But I feel like if you watch them
Right, right.
together and it flows into it, it'll feel like one movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I feel like it'll
okay.
make
I
more
can see that.
sense. You know,
Yeah,
I
I
feel
can
like it
see that.
makes
I
more
can see
sense,
that.
and it's not as like a weird like, wait, what the fuck is happening? You know, why are the Power
Yeah,
Rangers here?
right, right.
You know,
Because we got a little bit of whiplash on that at the end of
yeah.
the last movie. We were both like, "What in the fuck is going on
I
right
mean,
now?"
I was for it, but like,
You were way more for it than I was, but I
yeah,
like both of us are kind of like, "What?"
yeah, yeah. I think we laughed if I remember.
We did.
Um,
It was a funny
yeah,
moment.
yeah. Um, and I do love how this movie really is centered around the Bone Temple. The reason why the movie's called the Bone Temple is the Bone
It is.
Temple is damn near 75% of the film. Honestly,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, the movie really it really locks in on the Doctor,
yeah.
and instead of him kind of being this like sort of random throwaway character of the last film, they kind of make him inherently more important in this. Uh,
He's the main character of
uh
this movie.
yeah, he is the main character of this film. This one is, and now we're in this sort of position of looking at the first 28 years later being zone locked in on Spike, and this one being locked in on the Doctor, and how they and the like. I now I kind of see what you're coming at with like this one making the first one a better movie, because if you like watch these back to back as one movie rather than two separate ones, this is just one really good long ass movie.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm like, with that being said, and this being a full announced trilogy, I am so excited for the next movie.
Oh,
Like,
that's so
I'm
sick, dude.
more
That's so
excited
sick.
for the next movie than I was for the Bone Temple, and the Bone Temple is amazing.
Yeah, yeah, dude. And with Danny Boyle coming back for the third one, dude.
Yep,
Oh my god.
and Alex
Oh
Garden
my god.
writing it,
Yeah.
and the cast list
Yeah,
that we
man.
already know for that movie too.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, guys, this movie's fantastic. Cinematography is great. The writing is great. The characters are great. I could talk over the moon about how much I enjoyed this movie.
Yeah.
I hated so many movies last year. I really did. I did not like a lot of the movies we saw. There's so many times I looked at Ernell. I'm like, why are we watching this?
True. True, man. We do for the content,
Yeah,
brother.
and this is just a fantastic way to start the year. It really is. I'm just gonna get to it right now. Um, you guys should go see this movie. Like, go see it in theaters, please. Just go
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Just go do it. I'm pretty sure Ernell can agree with me on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Ernell, what is your rating?
That's the part that I've kind of been spinning my head a little bit about today.
I'm locked in on
there
one.
there are some moments of this movie that I felt could have been done mechanically better.
Yes.
They're mostly regarding the Jimmies.
Yeah.
There's some moments that production wise were a little bit weird and kind of odd choices that they make.
I feel like they did that in the last movie too, and I feel like there's like a stylization that this franchise has done, and it's been pretty
Right.
consistent. I'm not saying that it's good or that it gets a pass for it, but I
Yeah,
feel like they've
it's
kind
just
of just done that with these movies.
it kind of felt more like it was like this one and the last one. When those moments come up, it feels like it's trying to do them the same way that the other two movies did it,
I
rather
think that's
than being like
exactly what they're
consistent.
doing. I think that's exactly
And
what they're doing.
and you can kind of feel that, so it doesn't feel as genuine. It feels more fabricated. Uh, and again, that's nothing to do with the actors or like the scenes themselves. It's just a lot of like the dialogue and like camera choices felt a little bit odd. So those are things that like for me make it not quite as perfect as I wanted it to be. But I think I would be happy at putting this at an 8.5.
Yeah, that's actually exactly where I was sitting. I was sitting at an
Sweet.
8.5.
Fuck yeah.
I
Okay.
like
Yeah.
I said, the writing, a lot of the cinematography, like dude, those aerial shots of the temple with the fire at nighttime are just yeah, yeah.
Dude.
The
Yeah. See,
set
that's the thing.
pieces
Is
are
that like
great.
when it's good, it's fucking great, dude. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and
Yeah,
that's the
this movie
thing,
is
man.
not without fault, but everything else, everything else good about this movie does overshadow its faults to a
Yep.
very good feeling, honestly. Yeah, this movie's an 8.5 for me, 100%.
Yep. Same, brother. I'm happy that we can have a unanimous
Unanimous,
in our first
unanimous.
movie of
Yep, yep,
2026,
yep,
brother. Happy that we
yeah,
could do it.
yeah, unanimous. What a fucking movie. What a movie. Guys, if you
God
haven't
damn,
watched
what a
28
movie.
Years Later, watch 28 Years Later. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix still, and then go see this movie in theaters. Go do it. It's
Yep.
worth it. It's worth
Yep.
it. I will say there's a scene from 28 Years Later. It's a very tense scene. It's them running across a land bridge at night. That's still one of my favorite scenes I've ever seen in a movie.
Oh,
It really
one
is.
of the best zombie moments ever, to be honest with you, was
It's
that
beautiful.
scene in the
It's
last
actually
movie.
beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's
It's so
beautiful.
good, dude.
It's beautiful. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Like I said, if you're new to the franchise at all, honestly, starting with the first one, now with it being available, and you can find other ways to watch it. Watch them. They're it's
Yep.
honestly a really good franchise to get into, especially if you like zombies
Do it.
or like tension, like within movies. They're really good at it.
Do it.
Um,
Do it. Do it.
do it, embrace it, do it, do it. Guys, please let us know how you feel about the movie if you've seen it. Because 28 inches later, The Boner Temple is the new hit movie in theaters. In the
The
comment
best
section
movie of
below.
2026.
Yeah. Because this has been 20,000 Films Under the Sea, your choice for all the nerdy pop media news, reviews, and discussions you want each and every week. If you want some behind the scenes action, you can head on over to patreon.com/Good Kraken Pods, where you can get exclusive content, discounts on merchandise, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. Don't forget to join the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link in our description section below, hitting follow and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, then subscribing to our podcast channel. by searching 20,000 Films Under the Sea and leaving a review there.
Review.
We got to get going, everyone. But until next time, the moon. Moon.